Hello everyone, welcome to Squared. Today we'll be talking about the O-level combined science biology notes that I've created for you guys, and I'm gonna go through them. Okay, let's get into the video. Alright, so for starters, right, they suggest is from the O-level 2020 TYS. They're asking suggest why it is necessary for large food molecules to be broken down into smaller molecules. 2 marks. It's important because it can form small soluble molecules which can be absorbed into the small intestine via diffusion. Okay, let's check the answer. Yeah, okay, they say here this is bloodstream can be absorbed into the bloodstream. You also can say that, or you can say that it can absorb into the small intestine. Okay, so the first part was correct, right? So it can form soluble molecules so that these soluble molecules can be absorbed into the bloodstream via diffusion. Okay, good job. We conquered our first question out of the 20th question. I don't know. Yeah, next question. Okay, when describing the structure of chromosomes, we usually refer to genes again. Okay, describe the relationship. Okay, that's a very crucial question. Okay, how do you do this question is, first let's go with genes. Okay, gene is a specific segment in the DNA which encodes for a single polypeptide, which also occupies a space in the chromosome. Alright, the molecule of a DNA will be wrapped around a protein to form chromatin thread. During cell division, this chromatin thread will coil tightly to form chromosomes. Okay, that's the answer. Let's check the answer. Okay, yeah, so this is gene specific segment carrying out this wrap around proteins from single chromatin thread. During cell division, collide tightly. Good job. Okay, we've considered our second question. Okay, let's go to the third question. Okay, this is okay, they're asking for like these 4 things, right? Chloroplast, phloem, stoma, xylem. What are the 4 structures? What are the role in photosynthesis? Let's go with phloem. Let's go with, what's the first thing they asked? Oh, sorry. What's the first thing? Chloroplast. Okay, let's go with chloroplast. Okay, chloroplast traps light energy to convert to chemical potential energy. Okay, that's the first thing. Next, phloem is to conduct manufactured food away from the leaves. Okay? Xylem is to transport it's not transport, we can say conduct water towards the leaf. What is the other thing I'm missing? Let me check. Yeah, stoma. So stoma allows the carbon dioxide to enter through allows the exchange of carbon. So let's see. Chloroplast traps sunlight, chemical protection into glucose. Contact manufacture food insulation from leaves. Stoma allows diffusion into the leaf, conducts water to leaves. Okay, that's one. Okay, that's just not when we talk about chloroplast, right? We say that converts it gets the light energy. So when you talk about like the chloroplast, right, it traps light energy to convert the light energy into chemical potential energy to be stored in glucose. That's very important. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Blank page. Haha, joke. Sorry. Let's go to 2021 TYS question number 1. Describe 2 ways by which energy is lost. Okay, this is a very interesting question. 2 ways. Okay, the first way, which is very simple, through heat energy through respiration. Secondly, it's trapped in uneaten parts like feathers. Okay, there's more. Okay, this is what the model said, but we got multiple answers. Okay? Energy trapped in uneaten parts, heat lost through respiration, trap. Yeah, that's correct. It's only 2 marks, so I give 2 points. Next, describe how glucose gets from alimentary canal to cells where it's used. Okay, so the glucose will travel in the plasma into the hepatic portal vein to the liver. That's it. That's the answer. Travel in plasma and very in liver. Okay. Presence of black capillaries. Okay. Describe other characteristics of alveolus that help in gaseous exchange. First, there's a thin film of moisture in the surface of the alveolus. Okay, that's one thing. Okay, this is like one cell thick it's one cell thick. Okay, the cell of the thing is one cell thick. That's it. Okay, let's go. Yes, presence of thin film of moisture, presence of one cell thick. Okay, now we're moving on to O-level TYS 2022. Outline 3. Okay, do you remember this question? It came out in 2021, right? Look, yeah, here. So their questions are repeating. Take note. So outlines have 3 ways and this is lost. This is 3 ways, okay? So I'm gonna put same thing. Heat is lost through respiration. Secondly, it's wasted and trapped in uneaten parts. Then undigested parts. Okay, this is already 3 marks. You'll guarantee 3 marks for you. Okay, so what else do you need? So after that, there's only one more part. Trapped in excretory products or wastes, like urea. Look, acid energy trapped in excreted materials, urea. Okay, next question. Describe the evidence that presence of dimples. Okay, so when you talk about dimples, right, how do you write it? It's a clear-cut phenotype. Yeah, clear-cut phenotypes. Okay, explain how waters move through the plant stem. It's very simple because the water is in the mesophyll cell. It's basically transmission pool. So the mesophyll cell will have a low water potential. So the carbon dioxide will evaporate. Then it will go through the different mesophyll cells. It will pass through the different mesophyll cells. Then once it reaches the mesophyll cell, it will cause transmission pool, which pulls up via xylem. Okay, I think the answer this question is a bit difficult. So don't worry if you come this transmission pool. Okay. Next question. Oh, we have moved on to 2023. Okay. 2023, let's look at it, okay? Explain the results between 10 to 30. What this is, what happens when blood glucose level increases, okay? What happens when blood glucose levels increases is that the islets of Langerhans will secrete glucose. Insulin. It will secrete insulin. It will secrete insulin, okay? It will secrete insulin. Okay? Take note, insulin. Okay? So the insulin will cause the cells to increase permeability for glucose so that more glucose can be absorbed. This is 1 mark. Then what absorb? Then it will convert the excess glucose to glycogen to be stored in liver. That's the another 2 marks. Okay. That's in this movie. So this is the answer. Okay. Similar is insulin stimulates liver to converting glucose and glycogen stored in the liver. Okay. That's it. Next question. Describe how root hair cells are adapted for their functions. Okay, this is very, very simple because do you know how root hair cells look like? It looks like a long, then boom. It's this is root hair cell. So what is it? It's long and elongated. Why is it long and elongated? To increase surface area to volume ratio so that more water and mineral salts can be diffused. More water and mineral salts can be absorbed via osmosis and diffusion respectively. Next. Okay, next one. Okay. Oh my god, there's a cockroach on my table. Should I kill it? Okay, I killed it. Moving on. Yeah. What's after that? Yeah. So I was saying, it will cause then it's 1 cell thick, so it has a shorter diffusion distance. So that it's actually like 1 cell thick. It has a thin cell wall for easier for diffusion of substances. Thin cell wall. Root hair cells have long related structure, surface area volume ratio, they increase the area of vessels. They also have large vacuole holes, so they also have thinner cell walls to allow easier. Okay, we have forgot one thing. They have large vacuole holes to absorb water and mineral salts. Okay, you do here, right? Look, this is the vacuole hole itself. This is the vacuole. There's a large vacuole. Why? To store water and mineral salts. That's why. Okay, that's why it causes the. Okay, next question. Oh, that's it. Yeah, we have this question. Okay, let's move on to 24. Okay, 24 is a lot. We got 5 questions in total. Okay. First question. Describe how palisade mesophyll cell is adapted for photosynthesis. It's very simple. Palisade mesophyll cell has chlorophyll which traps sunlight, choose light energy to convert to chemical protection energy. Chemical energy. Okay. chemical energy. Then it's closely packed and tall, so that more it can absorb more light. Then it's nearer to the surface of the leaf, so more light energy can be applied. Basically, paracetamol, all its functions are related to light energy, like how many light can we absorb, the kind of thing. This is why layer contains many chlorophyll microstructures just all inclusive bacteria increase surface area for absorption and position. Okay, that's correct. Next question. Outline the function of chlorophyll. Okay, chlorophyll is quite easy. Okay? Chlorophyll, what's its main job? To trap light energy to convert to chemical energy, which combines CO2 plus. Okay, this is the formula for the photosynthesis. Okay, so it's carbon dioxide plus. Okay, what do you when you carbon dioxide plus? Come on, carbon dioxide. Excuse me. Photosynthesis formula, guys. It can't be that hard. Come on, say it with me. Carbon dioxide plus water. Yes, correct. Good job, Sam. It's water. Water gives you what? Angel, try. Glucose. Good job. Glucose. And the last one I want to say that is oxygen. Okay, that's it. This is the answer. Okay, let's check. Chlorophyll absorbs light energy, converts to chemical energy, which is used to combine carbon dioxide. Okay, good job. This guy's very good. Okay, third question. Why leaves have fewer stomata on the upper epidermis, lower epidermis? Why? Okay, this is because on the upper epidermis, this is to reduce the amount of water loss by direct exposure to sunlight. Because when the leaf is here, then more sunlight comes from us. So then it's to maintain. It is this reach to what transpiration is to maintain transpiration. So like reduce the amount of water loss, then it's also to like maintain the water transpiration. Let's separate and the control. Okay, let's say control the rate of transpiration. It controls the rate of transpiration. Okay, that's good. Next question. Fourth question. Explain the disadvantage of respiring anaerobically. Okay, so you ask, tell me, square, what is the disadvantage of respiring anaerobically? Can you give me your anaerobically formula? Anaerobic is glucose gives you lactic acid plus energy. Yes. Okay, how about aerobic respiration? Aerobic respiration gives you oxygen. Okay, you breathe in what? You breathe in oxygen with glucose. You give out what? Carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Okay, so when we breathe through anaerobically, we will receive less energy compared to aerobic respiration. Then we also release lactic acid, which can form oxygen depth in our muscles. Yeah, okay, and also give aerobic respiration. I already give. Okay, this is just check for information. Okay, moving on. Fifth question. Okay, sorry. Okay, move on. Okay, this is the two diseases, influenza and pneumococcal disease. They're asking what are the forgot about something like observation. What can you observe when you receive this? There are two. Okay, so for pneumococcal bacteria, what you get is you get shortness of breath, and the last one, influenza, is you get nausea, or very simple, okay, chills. You get chills, okay, or something else lah. But in answer they give sore throat, anything can. Okay, I think this is the last question. Okay, bear with me. Last question. Okay, antibiotics are ineffective against pathogens such as what? Okay, antibiotics. Okay, is antibiotics used for virus or bacteria? Which one do they use? Okay, whoever said virus, comment V. Whoever said bacteria, comment B. Okay, so I want to answer. Okay, the answer is this. So whoever said B, good job, guys. I'm proud of you. Okay, you may ask, hey, what are you talking about? How come antibiotics is for bacteria? Okay, I'll give you a simple method to memorize. Okay, antibiotics Let me highlight. Okay, what does this say? Ant, right? A-N-T. So what does ant carry? Germs. What is germs consist of? Bacteria. That's why you can memorize bacteria. So antibiotics are made to destroy bacteria functions, whereas viruses does not have bacteria's functions and structures. Therefore, it's ineffective. Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay. So this is all the things that I think will come up for 2025 O-level combined science. So if you need this document, please comment down below and see if you have subscribed. Then I will send you this document and you can advise on your own. Okay, this is very simple. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.